Hey, how is it that some marketers have incomes of 300K plus while others are barely scraping by with minimum wage? Well, it all comes down to time management. Let me explain why my theory is this. So knowing how to manage your time effectively as a digital marketer is going to help you increase your income and your influence. Let's get into that. So if you're managing your time, if you're decreasing your stress as a digital marketer in the process of managing your time, especially in a remote environment where you can't just really walk over to a colleague's desk and say like, hey, I need some help on this, or hey, can you hold on 1 second because I'm working on this, and hey, here's what I'm thinking we need to do on this next project. Like, let me show you a system that I created basically to work with my team and myself. I've worked with an agency where we've been remote since day one, and I built out this process. It's essentially time blocking, but like a marketer's version of it, especially in a remote environment. And it should help you get more done in less time and have better communication in the process across the teams that you work with, especially in a remote environment. So getting started with this is basically, the concept of it is a stack. So you have these 5 stacks, and each of them act as containers for the types of work that you do as a marketer each and every week. Now, I recommend starting out with focusing on communication, meetings, task management, strategy, and then an other bucket. So those are the 5 stacks you're going to use, and then essentially build a spreadsheet that has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then each in 30-minute increments is what each row essentially represents. So you say 8 a.m. is when I start, 5 p.m. is when I end. Every 30 minutes, you're going to put a stack, and each stack should have a color. That way you can easily glance back at it and see what everything looks like. And from order of importance, I usually say communication is the most important, so that way you can communicate, here's when I'm going to be checking Slack, here's when I'm going to be checking email, and all of those things. Then we have meetings, so you have just blocks for meetings. Then you have task management, so this is taking care of any follow-up items that you need to from calls and things like that, so you're kind of blocking your time out. And then you have strategy, which is high-level thinking and being able to say, where are we going? Are we headed in the right direction? And then other is anything else that you have related to your role. So maybe reporting, it may be audits for clients, it may be learning. And having these blocks are going to allow you to basically put everything in one place and then communicate to your team, hey, on a weekly basis, here's what I'm aiming to do, and here's what my ideal week looks like. That's actually what I call it, as an ideal week, because you want to be able to be in control of your week and then be able to, when things come into your world, say, this is where that goes. Monday mornings at 8 a.m. is when I'm doing strategy. So this new idea or project that came in, I'm going to tackle that then. And as much as you can stick to this, it should decrease your stress and ultimately help you be more productive and ultimately be able to say no to things that don't fit in your time blocks. And knowing when you can say, hey, I can do that strategy project, but can I get it to you in 2 weeks? I'm a little booked up right now, because you know that you have accounted for all of your time already. So let me know if you try this process, how it works for you. And if you're looking to grow your start your digital marketing career, I suggest that you check out these videos right here.